Good evening, class. How are we doing? All right, hold up. First, what's up, Gray? Crow, thank you for checking out I'm as good a lawyer as I am a mother by Casey Anthony from the class library. V, thank you for checking out Planes, Trains, and Other Places You Should Refrain from Touching Yourself from the class library. Deus, worst. Deus, thank you for checking out Pesmo Bismol, other tasty beverages made with over-the-counter medicine from the class library. Gray, thank you for checking out Living in Australia at Unabridged Odyssey from the class library. Blue, thank you for the resub, buddy. Teach about the mythology of Orion. I mean, so Orion the Hunter. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too. Blue, thank you for checking out Blue Cheese and How to Get Rich Off Expired Cheese from the class library. I don't know the history of weed, really, Daz. I could probably look it up though. Yeah. So I was gonna paint tonight. Divine, thank you for the resub, buddy. I was gonna paint tonight, but honestly, I'm fucking beat and burnt out, and the pollen has been really fucking bad here the last couple days, to the point where my white car is currently green, and my eyes are burning like crazy. So I'm just gonna hang out for an hour or two, and then probably call it quits and go to bed. So because I don't think I could focus on painting long enough to really make it worth my while, or your all's while. So that's the effort. We're here. We're just kind of hanging out. How's everyone doing? I got hit by car pollen and suddenly T-boned by the CIO is on vacation until the 11th. He left today, and I am actively dreading next week because every time he goes, there's gonna be music. I'll put it on in a minute. Every time he leaves, everything implodes, and it's not quite as bad because I don't have to worry about as much stuff. But I am dreading next week. This is the first vacation he's been on since we downsized and sold the big office and all that, and it's only 15 of us in the office. But this is when all of the ridiculous, off the wall things are literally catching fire issues happen, and I'm terrified. I'm so scared. All right, let me put the music back on. Deus, I did set up the API. I don't know if it's gonna work. So, it should be the same as doing the Songify stuff. but just with a YouTube link. If it doesn't work, I will figure out a way to fix that later. So. Yeah, you didn't know, Blue? You didn't know you're also my CIO? Yeah, yeah. He should be, he's going down to the Keys, though. He's going to the Florida Keys. So. Crow. I could do for some ice cream. I could do for some ice cream, actually. But anyway, yeah. So what's up? How are you doing? I thought about trying to figure out what to do to do the story redeem and or not the story redeem, the oh my fucking god, the subathon class, but no one gave me any. I'm assuming that's not what you tried to put in, or did it work? The bot gets one wrong, and Deus is like flying out with the robot slurs. Yeah, no, I thought about doing the subathon story redeem, but like no one's giving me any like actual ideas for like a deep dive class. I'd have to probably research it a little bit too. This fucking song is about mullets, but it's so goddamn catchy. Reboot this rust bucket. Bang, 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 bang. I also thought about just playing some MechWarrior Online matches, but like, do a deep dive on wolf women. I mean, that would just be a deep dive on lycanthropes in general, wouldn't it? Hey, Genesis, what's up? Yeah, Crow, I think the YouTube thing's broken. I'm gonna have to fucking Christ, you too. I'm gonna yeah, I'll have to revisit that API and try to figure out what the fuck's wrong with it. I'm not gonna do it right now. Blue. Blue why? Blue why? Blue why? Why you do this to me, Blue? Oh fuck, that's not working. Shit. Hold on. Is what's the is the song on Spotify? Right, there we go. Alright, we're skipping this fucking song as soon as my shit resets. Alright. I'm gonna remove the one. Alright, is that working now? That's not what I fucking... No. Okay, never mind. Alright, there we go. What's up, Drunkenness? How you doing, buddy? Wait, what was the song? What was the song, Crow? How you feeling, Drunkenness? I did buy some Shrek Wolfen earlier. I thought about painting them. But then I would just like paint them like a bunch of just a squad of like flexing easy mode starts. I'm not sure how easy would feel. Well, I know exactly how easy would feel about that, to be honest. Son of the Dead Sun. Hold on. There. Okay, so it's for that Weird World War II game. I bought some Russian werebears and some German werewolves, and the werewolves are called Schreckwolfen. You're in a meat coma? Yo, I had some really fucking good brisket earlier for lunch, and like I haven't eaten dinner yet, but like I kind of want more of that brisket. But I also it's like a 20-minute drive for like a $20 for a single like brisket sandwich, and I'm just like, But then like also brisket. Well, these are all men. There are no women. These are all men. What was I looking at? But all of the Russian troops are big burly Russian witch women because all of the Russian men were either turned into werebears or died. So Conflict 47 drunkenness. They do not have wolf wives because they're actually so in the Conflict 47 universe, all of the scientists rebelled and killed all of the Nazi command and took them as hostages and started experimenting on them. So hey, Aspect, how you doing? Wolf wives are transbians, not Nazis. Yeah. What part of that is oh really there, Blue? Yeah, no, Conflict 47, we instead of nuking Japan, we dropped the bomb on Dresden in Germany. And so all of the scientists basically rebelled and killed everyone and then started doing like churning out like evil science experiments. So the Russians, half of the guys they've had their blood replaced with antifreeze and become terror troops. Um, there's werebears. There's the Daughters of the Motherland, which are their basic troop choices. They're like night witches. Um, I know Diablo up to Diablo 3. Blue and I were actually supposed to talk about that. Oh my fucking god, Blue. I'm trying to find the song that Crow asked for. Yeah, I know, I have it. I have it. I'm trying to see if I can. Just fucking war flashbacks. I have 3 children, my friend. Uh, you have a physical German copy of Diablo 3? Jesus Christ. Ah, it is. Okay. Here you go, Crow. I got it. Copy link to song. There you go. This is the song Crow was looking for. This dude looks fucking badass. I like this so far. Yeah. Because Deus, you want anyone mildly gothy to step on you. You want any femme presenting person that's mildly gothy to step on you. That's why, Deus. You know it to be true. Search deep inside your snake soul. Is that here? No, it's not here. That's under this one. I was a Necromancer main back in Diablo 2, surprisingly. I played Crusader the only time I played Diablo 3. But I only played it once, and I played it right when it came out. I Diablo 2 was the one I spent a lot of time in, because that was like the game my friend group in middle school played a lot. So, and then we played Diablo. We go back and play Diablo 1 periodically. Blue and I were the ones that most recently played it. But yeah. Not even summoning a billion dudes and shouting, "Rattle 'em, boys!" No, Crusader was the base game, I thought. Hold on. Okay, apparently it was introduced. What did I play? Hold up. Oh, I gotta look at the base game. The base game characters. Maybe I played Monk. I know I liked Demon Hunter, but I didn't play it. Yeah. I don't know. I could probably install the game and see what my character is. Yeah, that was fucking good. I liked that crow. That was good. Yeah, Demon. It was Yeah, I just looked it up. Remembered the books for Hellboy T. Ooh, that's a I. Okay, I need to know. Like, I need to know how that goes, because like that sounds cool as shit. Actually, there was talk of doing a overarching World of Darkness campaign, where like, everyone can kind of do a little bit of everything, but one guy really, 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 really wants to play a changeling, and another person really wants to play a hunter, and I'm sitting there like, I think I would probably play like a were coyote. So like we're just sitting there like we're gonna be at each other's throats. First time I tried to play a D3, I didn't have any other deals. Yeah, I barely remember D3. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. What was the? Oh, there was fuck. What's the name of that game? Aspect. There's another game I was thinking about trying. It's called Unknown Armies. It's very lovingly referred to as cosmic bum fights, because all the mages are homeless, like bums, and by nature, because the more delusional and insane they get, the more powerful they become, and the more reality warping they get happen. So they literally have to be incredibly delusional and separate themselves from reality and society to become stronger as mages. And it seemed like a really cool setting. But I haven't been able to sell anyone on playing it yet. More likely to happen, make your own organizations, a mix of Hellboys, Helsing, Ridge, ideas, curse. I don't know what Miracle Rogue is, Deus. Curse will kick in. Yeah. You need to stop making your voice there, Disappear Boy. Yeah. It sounds like hold on. Let me look this. because it sounds really cool. Ah, that sounds annoying as hell. Unknown Armies is an occult-themed role-playing game by Jonas Scott Trines and Greg Stolz, published by Atlas Games. First edition was published in 1998, with the second edition and third editions being published in 2002 and 2017, respectively. The game is set in a postmodernist occult underground where characters wield magic by personal belief. It is a percentile die system, using a roll-under system, with a roll of 1 being a critical success and a 100 is a critical failure. There are 4 different statistics. There's body, which is physical skills. Speed deals with speed. Mind deals with mental. Soul deals with spiritual. Each player's character also starts off with an obsession. Oh, hold on. Players start off as mundanes, avatars, or adepts. The benefit of the later is to find themselves in tune with the mystic force. They are likely clued into the occult underground. An avatar is a person that channels an archetype, a powerful universal role in culture. Examples include the mystic hermaphrodite, the hunter, and the demagogue. Adepts have spells related to certain obsessions and must power themselves with related activities. However, playing mundanes also has advantage, as one can spend their points on aspects other than the avatar or adept's power. System is incredibly flexible, including people being able to make up their own avatars as long as they can provide a system with which the avatar will be inside. Each player character also starts off with an obsession, something the character is passionate about. Assigns a relevant skill. For example, an obsessive stamp collector will have an appraise skill as an obsessive skill. System also introduced the concept of flip-flopping, where players who are using their obsession skill can choose to switch the tens and singles on their rolls. There are also 5 madness meters, which help with your sanity, violence, unnatural, helplessness, isolation, and self. Which play into your sanity. Literally, as your sanity goes down, you can either die or become more powerful, depending on your avatar and or class. Yeah, that's kind of where I am on a lot of games, Deus. Like, there's a lot of games I want to play, but I'm gonna have to run, which sucks. But yeah, no, doesn't that sound cool as shit? Aspect. It got a good few awards back in the early 2000s. I own the books. I can't get anyone to play it with me. Steam season 5th, that and IRL person I would. Yeah, that's true. True. Yeah, we'd have to get more people though, Dis, and one of us would have to run it, but both of us want to play it. I wouldn't mind running Shadowrun for people either. That's the thing, is as a concept, I would like to play games that are like outside of the D&D framework. Like, I've talked a lot about this game Overlight. I like. There's always like 7th Sea. There's Legend of the Five Rings. There's all those kind of things. Because I'm so burnt out on the concepts of like the framework of D&D. I don't want this song. Or did someone recommend this? Hold up. Hi. You okay? Okay. Nope. All right. There we go. But yeah, no. Although I do have the Stormlight RPG, which is in the D&D framework. City of Mist. So that's the problem. Is there's a fine line to that though, because like there's like you have the frameworks that are freeing like that, but they're too freeing. Like you get to GURPS or Besum or fuck, even like Exalted and Scion and stuff like that. Like you have too much freedom, and I don't like that because I spent a large amount of time with a group of Murder Hobo power gamers, and I have seen them break systems. So I personally feel the need to have a system that has hard guidelines. I have never tried Gamma World Dance. What's up, Spirit? How you doing, Maddykins? That's why, like, I not only on top of just loving the setting, but like, the most recent game I've run is BattleTech. It's just doing that online is a bit of a pain in the ass because like you have to play the miniature game for in cockpit stuff, but like there's like the game came out in 1983 originally. There's so much like framework and lore and there's literally the setting goes from you can start playing in like 2520 if you really wanted and go all the way to the current year is 3152. Found the hospital you work out might run out of money by the end of the year. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck that. I'm sorry. Send in hugs, buddy. I'm sorry. Fuck that, though. I mean, send it to me. I'll read it, Dis. Of course they did, because you know why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they target fucking healthcare? I really don't want to soapbox tonight, but I can hear that. I can literally hear that in your voice, Matt. Like you're the great, just great. I know exactly the tone you used for that. The latest Son of Oak books being Legends in the Mist. They rated the whole Mist engine. Ooh, I'm gonna have to find those. Rock found we went to a store that specializes in like older games and like consigning like old RPGs and stuff. It's about an hour and a half drive from here, um, from us, and he found it is a brand new book, but it's a god damn it, what is the name of the setting? It is Battle Zoo. It's a Pathfinder setting that's like based on Pokemon. So you're playing Pathfinder, but it's a Pokemon setting. Um I don't know why you would hear that, Deus. That's what? I see, Deus. I'll look afterwards, alright? Um I don't know why you would hear that, because it's just use some other homebrew. Oh god. I said I sent Aspect the fucking game book backup I had one time. And hold on, how big is this? Because Signum, I just send it to him, and then I get a message from Signum later like, why did you give that to him? Because he tried to download the whole fucking thing in one drop. It is oh, it's gonna take a while to count up. Oh, that's gonna take a while to count up. It's counting. It's counting. We're currently at well, we're currently only at 60 gigs, but I know it's closer to a terabyte at least. You're not a yeah. No. I've learned that. I've learned that aspect. It's fine. We talked about that the other night. We talked about you weren't there. Yeah, you missed us talking about setting up werewolf farms and how easy is was not sure if he was okay with being milked for the rest of life. Because you know we discovered that Soylent Red is made from grushed up werewolf. So we needed to make werewolf farms. Yes, Deus. All right, it's at 500 gigs and still counting. I'll look at that later. Anyway, yeah. You know, I did do a whole write up on like succubi and stuff. Actually, that I it was I think Tama recommended it. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, buddy. Be safe, alright? Love you. Okay. I should be here for a little bit. Like I told everyone else, just the pollen's getting my eyes really bad, so I'm not painting tonight because I can't focus my eyes without them burning super bad. I mean, they burn in normal, but it makes it worse. That edible's really hitting you there, Deus, isn't it? Yeah, no, I didn't want to cancel you guys again tonight, and for such flimsy reason. Oh yeah, did you discover something? Hybrids. Crow, don't do that to her. She'll try to rearrange them. Do you have an idea what you're going to try to get, Deus? Because they're not naturally in alphabetical order, Deus. Then the names of the ribs and their position in the rib cage are not actually alphabetical. Yeah, so Toyota's releasing that new truck that's like a hybrid, like a $20,000 hybrid truck that's actually like I'm kind of intrigued by it. I'm waiting to see how it goes. I think they call it like the Sledge or some shit like that. Hold on, where is it? You know, I would normally say that too, Deus, but like since I've bought a house, I've needed a truck way too many fucking times, and I think once we get some things paid off, buying a truck has to be a priority for me. Because like and yeah, I mean like we've been in this house when we bought it right before everything got shitty. We got I drive a hatchback. My everyday driver is a hatchback. My everyday driver is a 2024 Mazda 3 hatchback. The only things it doesn't have are the all-wheel drive package and the turbo, because that's you can only get the 6-speed in the premium or higher, and I don't drive automatics. I've never owned an automatic. Well, unless you count Lunecra's cars, I've never owned an automatic, and I refuse to. City Mist also a pick and choose conversion kit, Mist Engine and Legends and Mist, in which there's a fantasies. I really need to sit down and read through those books. Like, I downloaded them, but I have not actually read through them. I know. Well, I know they're automatics. Unfortunately, I refuse to own an automatic, so there are some hybrids that are manuals, though. Most electrics are auto shifts. You don't, yeah. You got to remember, I grew up in a like a mechanic family. It's like I did a 2.5 year license suspension for street racing, um, and a weekend in jail actually. uh, I I get tired if I'm driving an automatic. Like if I don't have someone to talk to or something, I generally start to fall asleep when I'm driving an automatic. Yeah, well, yeah, because the direct drive wheels, exactly. The technically though, it's still a shift because of park and reverse and all that. But yeah. But no, there are manual hybrids. So if I ever got a hybrid, if I ever went with one, I'd probably get a hybrid. I don't know if they're home. I don't know if there are any full electric cars I actually trust. There's a lot of games that are doing that now where you can convert 5e characters to their settings. Victoriana has a 5e to Victoriana setting, which is just, I mean, it's literally just Steampunk Shadowrun, but Odie just sent me a video of him opening Gundam packs going down the road. Yeah, I don't. Hold on. The other thing is full electric cars freak me out. I'm gonna be completely honest. Um, yeah, it's and I know this is a me problem, but I've driven them. A couple of my friends have them, and I've driven them. I don't like it. I don't. I drive very much by like what I can feel and like I can feel the engine and stuff, and not having that freaks me out to like in the nth degree. I mean, you probably could, Deus. There's things out there to do it. It's not that hard. Hold on. What did he get? He's driving. He's got his girlfriend holding the cards so he can film them as she cycles through that. The dumb motherfucker. Oh, he got a DX. A dumb motherfucker. I've seen the comic book. I've never actually read it. I did have this. I had the old computer games. I had the first one. The Cities of Mist or Books of Mist or whatever that was. I had the first one for a while. I don't think I ever actually beat it. trying to think what else I have. I have like Cthulhu Tech. I backed Lancer. I haven't tried that yet. Cthulhu Tech's weird. Fucking like weird ass Yahtzee dice. So Cthulhu Tech's, hold on, where's the game system? Focus on a dice pool, usual selection numbers with D10s. Player picks a single highest number, like all numbers, or straights of a consecutive number, and use those to generate the result. So it's like you have to build. It's like playing solitaire with your dice. It's fucking weird. Pathfinder 3? I could probably find it. Is Pathfinder 3 out already? I thought they were still in 2nd edition. Oh, are you talking about the video game? While reading Hellboy books, looked up Hellboy playlist. Raw, that's amazing. Car question. Since I trust you, don't know if you. Just trying to say my car is dangerous. I mean, no. The steering wheel, the actual like how the steering wheel is shouldn't matter as long as it doesn't vibrate while you're driving down the road. If it stays on a straight, narrow path, you're fine. If there's an actual problem, the steering wheel will either vibrate back and forth, or when you let go of it, it'll veer to one side or the other. That means either an A-arm, a tie rod, or some kind of frame damage, which you would have to go get it looked at, get a alignment or something. Or the power steering is bad. A stiff steering wheel is actually generally a sign that the belt is bad or the power steering is going bad. However, some cars just naturally have a more stiff steering system than others, so that's not always a sign. Yeah, a stiff steering wheel is actually not, or is actually like not the more chances of being the unsafe situation. Yeah, I know, you told me before. But also 2 years can mean a lot. Like there's a reason why there's like when I sold auto parts, there were like what we call split years where the car looked exactly the fucking same but had radically different parts underneath it, you know? That's when I was in college and I sold auto parts. Um yeah, no, that's all that would be my only concern. Now, if you suddenly are driving and your steering wheel becomes incredibly stiff real quick, that means your power steering's going out. But that'll know, or the belt and stuff. Or, one day I'll let you drive my one Nissan whenever I get it back together, and you can see what it feels like to drive without power steering. Who needs to go to a gym when you have to fucking be able to, bench press 170 pounds to turn your car? Hyundai Ioniq. I'll be honest, Stas, I've never driven one. They have really high ratings. Looks like there's decent space. Yeah. Driving manual is not hard. The hardest part is getting started. Once you get started, it's just a matter of paying attention. I'll make you the same deal I make with all my friends. I'll teach you to drive a manual, but if you burn my clutch out, you're paying to get it replaced because I'm not laying on the ground to fucking do it. I don't have the time nor the will to do that anymore. Welcome back, Ray. Yeah, but tractor trailer is different because those are like 17 speeds and shit. Okay. I know the one my dad used to drive when I was little. Like he had like it was fucking weird. It was like he would hit it, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he'd lift a lever, go into 1, and that was 7. He'd lift a lever and twist something, go into 2, and that was 8. It was fucking weird, man. Thank you, Deus. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I never learned to drive a tractor trailer, so. Do I know what a Louisiana? No, I feel like I should. Look this up. Okay, I do not know what it is, Deus. Please enlighten me. Nah, fucking reversing's always a pain in the ass. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Although I hate driving anything with a trailer and having to reverse. I can do it. Give me 10 minutes in any fucking vehicle and I'll tell you I'll be able to operate it. But like, I might not do it good, but give me 10 minutes in any vehicle and I will figure out how to operate it. I figured out how to run a skid loader because I literally sat down, I played with the joystick for like 2 minutes, figured out where the pedals were and where the ignition was, and I was able to do it. And then I came up with an idea of building a giant robot out of a skid loader, but you know, that costs money that I don't have. Because if you look at the way skid loaders work, especially the wheeled ones, if you could actually simulate like muscle contractions and extensions by changing back and forth the like giant elastic bands and hydraulics, so you could create legs off a skid loader. It would take some practice. It's where you eat up fucking what, Deus? What did they tell you to do, Divine? What did they tell you to do? I'll say this again. Like I've said it up before, I'll say it again. Cole McGinnis's best songs are the ones he's done in like honor of 40K. Like the Rot and was it From the Eye or something like that? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Although I feel like swerving in a tractor trailer is a lot harder than like, you know. That's a big assumption. I haven't heard his newest D&D one. That's fair. What if you had one, or what if you became one, Deus? Okay, so there's no actual video of this song, but Shockwire, the guitarist, has been posting like TikToks of him like strumming to like in front of speed limit signs and singing the "I drive the speed limit because there's drugs in my car." And I watched that video, and Divine, I need you to know, I watched that video, and my first thought was, "Huh," because I pictured you. I pictured you there when I first saw it. I'm like, I didn't know he started. Oh, that's not him. Just like I scrolled past it. And I was like, wait a minute, was that Divine? And I scrolled back and I'm like, no. Okay, but like the passing moment. You gotta love that when the teacher, yeah, when the teacher doesn't take a troll is not a troll is definitely familiar. Creative criticism. Also, Deus, it's your fault. I've added I drive the speed limit because there's drugs in my car on my regular rotation playlist. So thank you. That has been officially added to my regular rotation playlist because of you. You have played the song so much, and I didn't really dislike it, but I've kind of fallen in love with the song. The Dale Earnhardt out like fucking what? Raise hail, praise Dale. You changed my life. Hold on, what is the name of that one song? It always pisses me off I can't remember the name. To the Eye We Shall Return is the other one. It's Rot and To the Eye We Shall Return. And the Intimidator is a band concept. Oh shit, you've told me about that! You've told me, I forgot about that. Apparently it's like, yeah, it's actually good. I forgot entirely about that. Oh my fucking god, I have not. Oh god, oingo boingo. Raise hail, praise Dale. That's fucking amazing. So vinyl's the goddamn record. My one uncle was a massive Dale Earnhardt fan. I should get that for him. He doesn't like metal, but he listens like to really shitty country and like butt rock. But I should get him that because I might be able to change his life. They're from what? You know, fine. Donkey Kong. You know, there's a few people I can guarantee will always play dumb meme songs for me, and Deus, you were top of that list, my friend. Yeah, no, he listens entirely to like butt rock and shitty country, and I feel like that could change his life, and for the better. And I need to do it. I need to get him to listen to Dale Earnhardt thrash metal. That's fucking fantastic, dude. I don't know how I feel about a song called "The Rain," formerly known as "Purple," because it could either be a shitpost song or just a tribute to Prince, and I'm not sure which it is. Or it could be a shitpost song about Prince. Or it could be a hate song, or like a call out hate song about Prince. Like there's so many things that could be in that name. The wording of it makes me think that it's a satire song, but I've been wrong before. Then again, like, you know, there's always like Bill Murray and Attack Attack, which Bill Murray was one of the, I believe he was a vocalist for. Like he has those like songs where the titles are like sound like shitposts, but they're genuinely good songs, because like he's got a song called "Absolutely Cranking My Motherfucking Hog" that's all about, like, you know, You can do it. It's an amp up song. It's like you can do it. Like you're here. You're worth it and stuff like that. But that's the name of the fucking song. I also fucking adore that song though. Now that's probably a shitpost. Oh, does the apron disappear, or do we leave the apron on for the mystique? Maybe, maybe I put the other. Just take the guard off, or maybe I put them both on. Maybe I take the scarf off. Okay, the propheties are freed. We'll take the gloves off too. Not that you can see them. Lunecra isn't feeling good, but I just heard her cackling from upstairs, so something good must have happened. Jesus fucking Christ, Ace. How long is this song? A Donkey Kong. I have gloves. You know that? Hold on, hold on. Where? Two computers fucking everything up. The fuck is it? Meow. Yeah, see? I got gloves. I also got belt. I also got boots. See? See? Gloves. Hands. Gloves. Hands. Tool belt. Tool belt back on. So yeah, you didn't know that? Technically, everything comes off. But you'll never see that. Because egg. Yes. Yes, it does, Deus. Oh no, there's it's Barbie doll anatomy down there. Detachable penis. King Missile has arrived in the chat. God, I haven't heard that song in forever. My one friend, we used to just like ride around at night, like when nothing was going on, and he would just put on like King Missile and Frank Zappa and stuff like that, and it was fantastic. They do. They do. They're called strap-ons. They also could be modular. So, you know, modular penises. Yeah. Yeah. I figure I'll probably just hang out for about another hour and then go. I'll probably go to sleep. My fucking eyes hurt. Who's cackling again? I don't know what's going on. I might be in Denver. God, this is Thanks, Danny Elfman. I didn't need that tonight. So every time I hear this song, I think of She Blinded Me with Science. You know the professor, the guy that screams science in that was an actual professor, and like that ruined his career. Like he got removed from his teaching position and shit. He got mocked like professionally and everything. It was kind of sad actually. Uh, we why is there RE9 hate? Oh, Divine, have you played Pragmata yet? Speaking of Capcom games, I finished it the other night. It's actually really, really, really good. I can't remember if you told me you played it yet or not. I finished it at like 12:30 at night. I was so fucking tired. It's good. It's good. Recommend, buddy. Diana acts just like Kitty. Like the whole time I felt like I had my actual daughter with me. I will tell you, as a spoiler for her, nothing bad happens to the child, technically. So I will at least say that much. Without spoiling anything. I gotta go back. I know there's another ending I gotta go back and get. Oh, come on. It was a good game, Gray. It was a good game. The fuck are they talking about? RE9 was like RE9. Okay, so after having some time to think about it, RE9 was the plot hole finisher game. It closed a lot of potholes. There are a couple that were a little annoying. Like I like that Spencer kind of started having some regrets in his later life, but like my dude still got off too early on my opinion, or easy in my opinion, for everything he did. Yeah. Gray, let's not spoil it for Divine, but how late were you up that other night after I beat the game? 5M, Jesus Christ, dude. Just imagine you sitting there with like a cup, like a sifter of whiskey, just like, that motherfucker. How dare he end that game? Is okay, guy. Bye, guys. Good night. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. You have good news. What's up, Aspect? So, Divine, I beat the game. The game ends on a really fucking sad note. It's like, all right, gotta go to bed, guys. Night, bye. It just kind of left while everyone's so traumatized about the end of the game. Good job, Aspect. It was so fucking funny. Everyone's screaming in the chat. It's like 12:30. I'm like, I gotta be awake at 5 a.m. Everyone, good night, bye, night, bye. Well, that was a time, yeah. Yeah, no, you and I have a similar. His entire company was destroyed. Work was tainted because of Wesker and his connections. Yeah, no, that's my thing though. He caused his research directly led to like millions of lives being completely fucked though and everything. Would you like an egg in these trying times? I've done that to Lunecra too. Like we finished like a really fucked up show. I'm like, all right, good night. Um, Did it get you that bad, Gray? I was just upset the dude's out here living my dream, you know? No, it made sense. I just still think he got off way too fucking early, easy. Oh, Elode corn chips sound good as shit right now. I haven't eaten dinner. I haven't eaten anything since that brisket earlier when at lunch. Fucking brisket sandwich, fries, and some baked beans from technically a local chain, but they're spreading to other states. I don't know if they have yet. Let me see the locations. Oh fuck, they're in a lot of states now. Looks like mostly Arizona, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Maryland, Michigan, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, Wisconsin. So yeah, they're in a. I went to Mission Barbecue for lunch. Mine absolute. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I know you don't. Had a vampire kill and eat like fucking what? Yeah, brisket was so good. I normally get the Tupelo hot honey. When I go there, but this time I got the I tried the Memphis Belle on it because I was just like I hadn't had it in a while, and then they got that new what the fuck they call it? I think it's Virginia mustard. I think is what they call it. Oh, that shit's so good. But yeah, no, I went to Mission Barbecue for lunch. Apparently they're in fucking a shitload of states now. I didn't know that. I feel like Aspect played me. The song seems to be entirely instrumental. Trying to think what games got me like that. Expedition 33 got me. I'm trying to think of games that like I sat there afterwards like fuck. But I'm like I know Expedition 33. I was mad at the ending of Chained Echoes until I thought about it. The possibility of precipitation. This song's kind of a beat. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm normally not into like more stuff like this, but I could just sit there and fuck off to this. Kind of lo-fi. Yeah, no, Expedition 33, I think it hit me really hard because of like the time frame I played it in. Because I was thinking about it, I'm like, I've played so many games like that, and but like in the time frame I played it in, I lost a lot of like people and things close to me. I you're worst to share it. What the fuck do you mean by that, Deus? Uh, the game Blasphemous. I have that right. Didn't you get it for me? I don't think I played it yet. Well, I know I haven't played it yet, but yeah. What other games like got me? Dragmora got me the Sexy Brutale, which is apparently really good, but I have not had time to sit down and play it. Apparently that hits a certain way. Yes, okay, you did. I don't know if you got it for me, you told me about it, I bought it. I've never played Nier Automata. I've never played. I played the first Nier game, the like Drakengard like one where they were in it was the JRPG. I've never played any of the ones since 2B came out. Nier a tomato. I've heard. I don't know. You would think it'd be right up my alley with all the robots and shit, but I don't know. Just never piqued my interest to actually play it. Here, what? I'm looking through the list of games I got here. Brotato. Oh, Signalis. Signalis fucking got me. I don't know if any of you played Signalis yet. Another one Divine recommended, Crow Country, got me pretty bad. That one caught me off guard. Who the fuck sits down and starts a conversation like that, Hellman? How you been? Thank you. Check out Number Go Up, an in-depth study of the cookie clicker addiction. Okay, fair. How you been, Hellman? Currently playing Stellar Blade, Nier Drakengard Obsession, coworkers angry. I have not played Stellar Blade yet. Are you calling Signalis lesbian evil? Because like, it's more like the wordplay is funny, but like it's way more like a Silent Hill style game. Wait. Still banned? Really? Yeah, you've told me I need to play Disco Elysium. I have it. I just haven't done it. I have it. I own it now. I just haven't played it. Hmm. Oh, fuck, what's that other Ludo? Ludo got me pretty good. That was one we sat down and played through all the way not terribly long ago. What else do we got here? Take multiple days. Yeah. Oh, I thought she undid that. I'll have to ask. It's only with Neffy because I don't remember who, but someone banned you. Someone banned you in Neffy's chat because they thought you were a bot, or you were about to say something fucked up. I can't remember what it was. They basically they jumped the gun thinking you were someone that was here that was there maliciously. Trust me, most of Neffy's chats are bottoms. Right, Deus? What is Edge of Eternity? Oh, I forgot about that. Torment Souls, yeah. Ooh, 11-hour. Yeah, I got a 16-hour shift on Sunday, so I feel you there. And we know it, Deus. What's the good news? I have Ender Lilies. I should play through that at some point. I wish Exoprimal did get fucking canned. Thanks, Capcom. Game is actually really fun. Yeah, what'd you get? Oh, someone told me I should play through the Poppy's Playtime stuff soon too. Night, Divine, love you, buddy. What is Goetia? I know I bought this. When a point and click adventure. Ah, I remember buying that. All right. That is that is definitely a fucking sentence there aspect. It's on permanent shuffle. Lord Jump Pack, Lord Exultant, and Helmet for Emperor's Children, I assume. You know, Deus, I don't think that game exists. If you want to create it, then maybe I will, but I don't think that game exists. That's not a bad idea. The only games I've really been playing recently are Conflict 47 and BattleTech, so like that's all I can really get games for. I haven't even touched any of my 40k stuff in forever. There's a couple Trench Crusade people too, but that are just things have not matched up. I mean, I'd love to see when it's done. It sounds like a decent idea. It's just a matter of like most of what goes into a model is the actual work. Like the concept behind the idea is fine. Like it's always fine. It's when it's done that it's interesting, you know? That's me though. I like to see people's artisanship on them. Apparently I have a oh, because it's Zaku's okay. Yeah, I'm in a family share with Zaku. I've got a game here called Honey, I Joined a Cult. Well, you probably it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do any kind of kit bashing without ruining a model, unless you have a way to like clone the pieces, like you do a blue stuff press mold or something like that. Thermal putty, make a press mold. I've done that a few times. The gravestones on my Lady Olander model, they are from uh, um the Black Coach kit, and I did a thermal putty press mold and cloned them out of Milliput. You take and you basically you get Legos. Um, you get Legos and the blue stuff is it's thermal putty. You heat it up in like near boiling water. And then you press it in, and then you press the model you want into it. And then you do the same thing with the second half after that dries, and you press them together, and then pull them apart, and it makes like a press mold. So then you pack it full of like milliput or something like that, put it down, put I normally create like another Lego platform to press down on it, and then set like a gallon of like tea or something, just a gallon jug filled with water or something on it, or for pressure, and then you just let it go until the milliput's fully dry. What do you mean by purist kit bash? That is simultaneously the sweetest thing I've ever fucking read and incredibly depressing, Crow. Thank you. Oh, people will no, if you as long as you're only using GW bits, people will like welcome you with open arms. GW's official stance is 75% of the model must be GW plastic. But honestly, no one's gonna check. Unless it's obvious, no one's gonna check, because, like, I'll give you a real big secret. That Contemptor I painted on stream, and the Leviathan I painted on stream, those are both recasts. I'm not paying Forge World prices. I can't afford to pay Forge World prices. As long as you do the work and put in the artistry and paint them, no one will ever check. No, you cannot. You cannot do that unless you make it a detachable penis. Magnetize it. Hellman, magnetize the penis. I am, Gray. I'm very poor. I'm very poor. I have one actual Forge World model. Every other model I own that is Forge World is a recast of some kind, or like it's like scratch built from like random parts. That only Forge World model I have is I have one Sanguinius that is an actual Forge World model that my friend got me, and the box got fucking destroyed. So I literally only have Sanguinius and his spear, and I haven't painted it yet because I'm not 100% sure where it is right now. Hold on. Let me give me a sec. All right, hold on, because Hey, Genesis. Yeah, I give me a sec. I gotta slide over real quick so I can actually. Yeah. I could break the silence. Well, I was just sitting there talking. Yup, there we go. Hi. Yeah, alright, so anyway. I never finished his arms, but they're magnetized, they're laying here. It does smell like poor, because I'm fucking poor, Gray. You were here the other night where I said that literally, like, my dad didn't repair the brakes on our go-kart because he figured we could stop well enough, and that would be groceries for a week. Yeah, so that's a recast. The Contemptor, which I have magnetized as well. That's also one. I'm not going to say who I got them from, but... and then these guys are... But no one has ever said anything. These bases are actually 3D printed. I 3D printed these bases. But yeah. So as long as you do the paint jobs and stuff and do the effort, no one will say anything. Yeah. I painted these on stream a while ago. So. Alright, let me put these back. I'll be back in a moment. I don't have a way to easily do that right now, Hellman. But honestly, it's one of those things, like, you can look at the model all you want, but until you see it fitting together, it's not going to matter. Like, you need to see, like, that's my official opinion, like, doing kip ashes and, like, loving doing them. Until I have the model physically put together, I can't see it in my head. I have to sit there and physically play with the pieces for me to really think about what I'm going to do. Now, once I have something together, I can, like, disassemble it and stuff in my brain and think all that. But for the initial concept and stuff, I have to sit there and play with the pieces. Thank you, Deus. Thank you for the Rick Astley. I actually am probably going to start 3D printing myself a Titan soon, though. I've been debating it, but I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to just bite the bullet. I have to finish making what I'm making for Lunecra's mother, and then I'll probably I have another box to print for my BattleTech miniatures, and then I'm probably going to start printing myself a Warlord Titan. Because it was, you go, be safe, Crow. Love you, buddy. Sleep well. Yeah, you would have to. I mean, just pull the pictures up. I don't have an easy way to put them on the screen right now, so I have it's a 2 PC setup, and I haven't perfected all of this yet. Night. Because I assume you would do, well, it depends, because I would assume you would do, well, that's the thing. It's like, if you don't want to cut it, you're going to have to take and hold the cape to the jump pack and see if the cape will wrap around the jump pack. Because, like, here, let me grab my Lord Exultant, 1 second. I didn't have my painting PC set up. I didn't have my painting PC all set up for this, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to swap. But I actually do have a jump captain here. But like it is high. The cape though, the Lord Exaltant's cape, it wraps around the shoulder, right? And it connects here. So like that part would be fine, but you would have to cut here and figure out a way to connect it. So because it does sling low. I just, but that would be fine. It's here because the cape is wrapped around the shoulder blade and comes down around here. So there's that. If you're using the Lord Exaltant's body, then having the new jump pack would work fine. However, I would worry about the jump pack bopping, notching into the head at that point, which I don't have. I don't have a Custodes head. So, but yeah, because there's my Lord Exalted, and we painted that a few months ago. Weird. It wouldn't be there if you're using the jump pack instead of that backpack. It wouldn't be there, Elman. Because that's directly a part of that backpack. So the jump pack would replace the backpack. All right, I gotta shut down my paint computer. It's all acting up because I wasn't planning on using it tonight, and it just fucked everything up with me turning it on that way and not going through the proper channels. So I'm gonna have to fix that later. That's annoying. Oh, now it's not letting me reset it. God damn it. There we go. Actually, I still have a Fulgrim I gotta paint at some point. Yeah, no. Fun fact: when I'm painting, I'm effectively a 3 PC setup because ever since the mouse situation happened, I have the computer that actually runs the stream is the old mouse computer that I repaired. Then I have the new computer that handles like all of the chat and the songs and everything for all of you. And then I have another computer that handles the microphone on the other desk and my paint camera. So it's effectively a 3 PC setup, and I have to actually start them all up in a very specific sequence, or else it messes all of the programs up. um, and it's just a pain in the ass to fix. I mean, that's fine. You don't have to have it. Do it if you don't want to. But if you're going to be using the jump pack for the Lord, then, like, you won't have it anyway. You could cut it off the other backpack and glue it on there if you wanted, but like it is a molded piece of that backpack. I don't think it's a hot take at all. I mean, they're your guys. Do what you want. That's the thing. Like, yeah, okay, some people like it. The official canon has that there, but like there's no reason to have it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Take it off. I don't there's entire things I don't like. I don't like power fists. I do go out of my way to not use them. I will do power hammers. I'll do, unless I absolutely have to, I'll do lightning claws. I'll do lightning claws all fucking day. But like I don't like power fists even though they're good. I don't use them. I don't like the way they look. It's your guys. Just go with what you want. So that's part of the joy of the hobby, is making them you. You know? Okay, mine was from the Emperor's Children release box. So it was actually, I don't know where the book is. So mine was from the Emperor's Children, the new release box, and that was molded. That was all molded together. I don't know where that is. Actually, I think I see it across the room. Well, I mean, the other reason to do them is if you're trying to be WYSIWYG, which I do try to be WYSIWYG. So if you are going to give a mark to a champion, then you want to have the mark on the champion. So that's the other reason to do it. Because I personally find playing with people that don't have the actual equipment on the model annoying, because then they can. I've had a lot of people just like, oh yeah, no, you totally. I've totally fired 4 plasma guns this turn, but there's only one in my squad. Yeah, champions are, but the lords are just bigger champions. Like that's the progression. It's like how a sergeant becomes a lieutenant, becomes a captain in the regular Space Marines. The champions become the lords and stuff like that. So like they would still have a mark, but they don't have to have a mark either. Like it's an option. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Perfectly fine by me. Doesn't bother me at all. So, nah, I'd win. Yeah, they're your guys. Like there's no, if you don't want it, you don't want it. Go for it. I mean, I also play, Blood Angels and like my Emperor's Children and stuff. I'm not playing like a fully unique faction that I care enough to make full lore for. So exactly, exactly, Gray, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I every game that I have, that's what takes me so long sometimes to like figure out what I'm doing, or like what I want to do, because I will either magnetize every single miniature in my army because I refuse to not be WYSIWYG when I'm playing a game, because I like I said, I've had way too many people I know that are power gamers that'll like use that to their advantage. So I will magnetize every single miniature in my army just so I can always have them equipped with the loadout I took. There's a few exceptions. BattleTech, you don't really do that because it's minis agnostic anyway. It's a couple other things. I like the 5-finger lightning claws like Abaddon and Horus have. Abaddon and Horus have. Um but I don't like Power Fists. I've never been a big fan of Power Fists. There's a few exceptions, but I stick to swords. As I stick to swords and glaives as much as I possibly can. Swords, glaives, and lightning claws. Although I do think chain fists are fucking funny. I do find chain fists hilarious. I don't use them very often, but I do think they're funny. Yeah, but like my Conflict 47 miniatures, I magnetized every single one of my American and my Japanese, and my German forces that had weapon options. I might never take those other weapons, but I magnetized every single infantryman and everything. Because I refuse to not be WYSIWYG. Did they steal it? Because custodians are actually unable to be corrupted by chaos, by lore. So he would have had to steal it. Or it was a gift to him or something like pre-fall. But is also never going to happen because custodians' armor is literally their legacy. But like you've got that one Galvarback who kills God, what is his name? You got the one Galvarback who is friends with God damn it. It's not Argyltal, it's the other one. It's his like second command that uses the greatsword, that one custody guy's greatsword. Because they killed him and took it. Omole, omole. That's gonna bother me. I can't remember his name now. He won a duel against a Blade Champion Custodian, didn't have his ability. No, not Erebus. No, fuck Erebus. What was that lyric actually? Hold up. People pleasing is never good for your health, so go fuck yourself. Yes. That's what it is. That was the lyric. Hold on, I'm looking them up. Yeah, no, that sounds perfectly in character. That sounds exactly like something they would do, especially if they like desecrate it, because the custodians seeing that, it would piss them off, and that would drive them to other bigger excesses. Custodian sword. Hold on, let me find it here. Zaphon. Zaphon was the other Galvorback. It was in the first Heretic and Betrayer. He's one of Argyltal's like the main Galvorback, and when they kill the Custody squad that Argyltal and them had like made friends with, the Galvorback mutate, descend on the Custodies, slaughter them entirely, and then the one steals the Custodies greatsword, because he's got the big greatsword, and use it. It was Zaphon. And then I believe Argyltal actually uses one of the spears for a little while, if I remember correctly. I gotta reread that. First Heretic was fucking fantastic. Betrayer was good too. Betrayer's the one where my favorite scene with Karn like in the Heresy happens, because Karn has so many badass scenes. Alba Goverick! Yep. Is it good lore that if my lord didn't have the ability in one-on duel? I mean, why do you think Lucius exists? Like, that's, if there are so many times Lucius would be dead if he didn't have his ability from Slaanesh. That is literally like the way chaos works. I mean, there's a, what is his fucking name? There's a point where a Lord of Contagion gets all of his gifts of Nurgle ripped away, and the dude gets slaughtered in like minutes. But like when he had his gifts of Nurgle, he was like literally unable to die, not just because he was, a fucking Death Guard, but because he was like such a insanely powerful combatant, even without like his toughness and stuff. And then Nurgle, a bunch of blanks surround him and rip away all of his gifts, and he gets slaughtered. And that was like, he wasn't super ill written at that point yet. He wasn't quite like truthfully like the way they are now. I can't remember his name. There's another one where the same thing happens and the dude's so fucking sick he literally melts into a puddle and they just gotta walk away. If I meet one day, I'll send her your way, okay? Hey, I have a snake friend that would really like to steal your body warmth. But yeah, no, that's Karn has so many good scenes. Like Betrayer is literally just like Karn's book. Like I know it really follows, like there's some really good scenes like where Angron like ascends to daemonhood. Lorgar versus Gilliman was really good. And like, but that book, Karn made that fucking book. And that's where the famous get up scene happens, where Argyltal dies, and for reasons, and those reasons are Erebus is a dick. So Erebus is like in the dueling cages. What's the ability? Because like it depends. There's if you're trying to be canon, then like he started experimenting on the Emperor's Children post layer. So like if he was given abilities then, but also the Emperor's Children did have a sizable number of psychers, they were just less likely to use them. So it could always just be played off as a latent psychic ability they never cultivated or something. But it depends on what the ability is. But yeah, so Karn beats the shit out of Erebus and knocks him to the ground. And get up. And he beats the shit out of Erebus, knocks him to the ground. Get up. And he beats the shit out of Erebus, knocks him to the ground. Get up. And Erebus finally goes, nah, fuck that, pieces out and teleports away. God, that was such a good book. Beast, thank you for checking out how to become the dominant military power in your elementary school for the class library. I will. You know what? I'll look for twins. I'll look for giant wolf twins for both of you. Okay. How you doing? The disorder allows you to see some. Oh, there's already a character like that. There was already a couple characters like that in the Emperor's Children. So yeah, no, that would fit. That was actually something that they like came around to them occasionally. I mean, I don't need one if I find one, Gray. If I find them though, I'll send them to you guys. I don't need one. I have Lunecra. At the point where oh, you've hit your second wind. Have you slept yet? Fuck, what time is it over there? You're what, 5 hours ahead of me? My guy, it's like 3 in the morning. No, it's like 1 in the morning, I think. But 3:21. Okay. So it's 9 here. So you're 6 hours ahead of me. 9:22. It's where I live, it's 9:21 at night or 9:22 at night. She's yeah, that's fine by me. I don't need more than one person, Greg. I'm fine. A cat is fine too. Get better clocks. Would you rather it be 21:21? Because it's 21:21 then. It's actually 21:22, but I'm East Coast. I'm East Coast United States, Hellman. So that's EST time is currently 9:21, 9:23 now. So we are what GMT -5 or +5? -5. -5? In the future. Okay, I'm gonna need the winning lottery numbers for the lottery for tomorrow, and then maybe Gray will stop calling me poor. Then I can quit my weekend job and like, maybe we can get some of the shit I made planned. 69, 69. Okay. All right. All right. Yep. 69, 69, 69. Yep. 69, 69, 69, 420. Yep. It makes perfect sense. 6 hours ahead most of the year, but with a 4-week gap where it's 5 hours due to DST. Yeah. Yeah. Daylight savings time fucks everything up. No, I did. That's the Powerball. It only goes to 99, but you know. But no, did you sleep? Did you sleep, Beast? Maybe later Helmet as a treat. I'm not sure. Right now I'm not feeling particularly cold, so like I normally save that to like let my body heat out, you know. As a treat. Yeah, as a treat. I'm gonna go piss myself as a treat, you know? Dozed off for nearly an hour. My guy, you have the sleeping habits I had back in college. I mean, I can't really say much. I fucking sleep like shit. I'll get off with you guys at like 11 or midnight my time. And what? A weirdo for finding out this tech as a guy. I mean, that's no, they taught us that in like survival classes when I was in ROTC and Boy Scouts. If you like are in really cold places, you stick your hands, you alternate your hands between your armpits and like the crevice between your legs, because those are the warmest two parts of the external part of your body. And so it helps stave off hypothermia. That is a long running knowledge there, Hellman. And that's not just for guys, that's anyone, but that it would be the same idea. I mean, I guess it would be a technique, yes. But that is a long-standing thing they teach in survival classes. But, you know, I'll get cheers, buddy. I mean, you know, sometimes you just gotta like reach down there and jiggle around a little bit so you can get the spread the warmth, you know. Yeah, no, I'll get off with like 11 or like 12, like midnight with you guys sometimes, and I'll have to be up at 5, 6, 6. I normally wake up between 6 and 6:45 in the morning, so and one full free exactly. But I'll lay down and it'll take me 20 minutes to get to sleep, 20 minutes to 40 minutes to get to sleep, and then I'll wake up at 2, and then I'll like be awake for 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll wake up at 3, then I'll be awake for 15 and 20 minutes, and then I'll wake up at like 5, and I'll be yeah, so that's how I sleep almost every night. Jesus. Did he only have one? I don't really want to Google this, but like I remember hearing this somewhere, and I don't think I've ever actually looked into it. Incognito mode exists. Oh, no, it was propaganda. It was British propaganda. Okay. I'm not fucking nowhere near that, Beast. I am nowhere near that. To even be considered, you need to average 75 viewers on all of your streams, and I am nowhere near that. Well, it's I appreciate like the want for the push though, like I really do. if I had more time to really dig in and like really push at it, I would I would like try to push it, but I don't have the time. It's hold on, I'm partner application. Consistently average 75 plus concurrent viewers for at least 12 different days with a total of 25 hours of content over a 30-day period to be considered. You don't actually automatically get it like you do with affiliate. You have to apply and they can still turn you down. But that is the bare minimum, is 75 concurrent viewers on average, stream for at least 12 different days in a 30-day period with a total of 25 hours. So that is the bare minimum. 50 affiliate is 50. You need 50 followers. It's 50. Well, they lower the affiliate requirements, but when I got it, it was you needed 50 followers with 7 day stream with a concurrent viewer rating of a minimum of 3, concurrent average viewer rating of a minimum of average of 3, and it was I think it was 11 hours in those 7 days. But that, yeah, I got affiliate in a week, but like partner is not. I'm nowhere near that. Because you can't even get like subs or anything until you're affiliate partner. Like there's to be honest, there's not terribly much reason to go for partner unless like except for like you get better like you get reached out for like more um sponsorships and stuff, which I haven't got any. Like hey, some miniature companies hit your boy up. Trench Crusade, I'll rep your shit. Catalyst Game Labs, I literally know one of your line developers. What do you want to do? Like I was talking to him literally Wednesday, one of your line developers at the game store. So well, I appreciate it, Beast. I've had a couple, and like it's a the one of the big problems is I have to constantly cancel for work and stuff, and then a lot of unfortunately I don't really want to abandon my friends, but like doing collabs as often as I do really hurts your numbers. It does. It's just a thing for it. I don't want to abandon my friends. That's part of why I still do them. But like it does. A lot of people, if they like don't like the dynamic or they don't like one or two of the streamers, they just won't come. Like I have a lot of friends that like real life friends that won't watch me while I'm collabing with other people. So, but then like when I'm not, they'll be here. So, um yeah, no, hell man, that Sniper Elite thing. I looked that up. It was British propaganda. It was actually a song they sung to taunt the Germans during World War Two. World War Two. Like back when actually Beast, back when um uh fuck. Oh, Easy and I were playing Chrono Trigger last year. Raven Alternative actually rated me, which was cool as shit. That's like the most famous person that's ever rated me. That was actually really cool. So that was like the like 200 something people, but like yeah, that's only happened once. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the like um what's the word I'm looking for? I am so fucking tired. I appreciate the confidence, like yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, Hellman, I do that to most evil dictators. It's two balls in the body. That's a pretty good joke, actually. But you know, I've been trying. Like I said earlier, but you weren't here. I'm not painting tonight because the my allergies have been like kicking my ass the last couple days, and like my eyes are burning, so I can't hard like focus on anything. But like when I'm painting and stuff, I normally do pretty well. So I really do have to get back to fucking finish. I I bought more miniatures today. I'm like, I really need to stop and finish some backlog. But I bought fucking Conflict 47 Shrek Wolfen today. Well, I'm not feeling this song. I don't want to relive middle school right now. You optimize your warband? I mean, are you doing? Are you just doing like kill team? Or are you doing like a whole army? Actually, reminds me, I got to go back and clip. That's the other thing that like I don't have time to do. That would really help with the beast is like I don't have a lot of time to go back and like make clips and edit clips and upload them because a lot of people like I understand. I work. Oh, beast! Thank you for the gifties. Chaos Lovers 56, the Aura Bloom. I was a Bullfrog aspect and burned badge. Um, yeah, like another thing that like really is like helps drive engagement and like people like retaining viewership are like clips and stuff. Like if you could get like a clipper or someone out there to notice you and make clips of your stuff. And I don't have a lot of time to do that because like part of the way you get that started is posting them yourself. Like there's a lot of little nuances and legwork you have to do behind the scenes to like really make it in this industry, and even then it's still luck, you know? Um but I don't have the time for that, and I can't afford to pay someone to do it for me, which is what a lot of other people do, because I have too many other things to worry about. So like I have the house, or like we have a mortgage and stuff, and you know, feeding the kids, that I can't take that money and pay a clipper to make stuff. So I just sit here and I get it done when I can, and I flounder otherwise. Kiki, thank you for checking out Lord of the Corgis for the class library. So yeah, no, there's a lot. I mean, I I'll be honest, I want it. I really do want this to be my main job, but like I said, I have too much responsibility for it to ever realistically be my main job. So, being a parent trying to do this, and you know, working two other jobs on top of doing this and all that, it's just there's I have I'm lucky I get what I get done, you know? Whole army added one war dog, two war dogs, warp talons, raptor. That's actually not bad. That actually sounds like a decent army. Like I would need to actually. I mean, you can always not count for dice hate, but like that's not a bad loadout depending on what you're running on them. And then it also comes down to, you know, like other things, like are you doing something that actually is exciting people or not? And I mean, like I used to tell, I used to do like get a lot of people when I was doing like history and mythology stories a lot, but I haven't had time to really do them lately. So running, oh fair. And then like, you know, if I really wanted to dive super hard back into Warhammer, but like I don't have anyone around me anymore that plays Warhammer really, because like the community for all game people around here really kind of don't trust Games Workshop anymore, so they are going to all other games, and like Games Workshop is it's not dead, it'll never be dead, but it's not very beloved anymore. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Anyway, thank you, Beast. But yeah, no, sorry to get a little like preachy there, I guess, but yeah, no, that there's a lot behind there. And that's like not even getting into a lot of other stuff, you know? It's just I know what, like I work in, so I know I've said before, my day job is I'm an IT director. Um I'm an IT director for a small a small financial firm that their main their main like company under them until recently was an auto auction. So like I'm very versed in like broadcasting and stuff, because we every week we put on basically a 12 lane broadcast of all this, and I had to we literally used OBS and we balanced things. There's other ways to do it. We had another service and stuff like that. There's a lot of things, but so I'm very familiar with that, and like a lot of the stuff you need to do to market and stuff, and I just don't have the time or the money to do it. Sig bullied and streaming abiotic factor run. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, now we mostly do commercial real estate. Which we did before. It's just that's the main focus of the company now. One cultist mob who's master executions jump pick. I'd have to see it played, Hellman. I mean, it sounds fine, but like the just playing or just having the models is all well and good, but not seeing the tactics run, not seeing the loadouts, not seeing like, you know, it all comes down to what a person does in the moment and stuff. So yeah, no, that sounds fine. That's an army I would expect to see walking in somewhere, but yeah. No, one day, Beast. Actually, I gotta go back. Speaking of clips, I gotta, hopefully while I'm at work, go back and clip the other night when I was telling you all about my go-kart. I mean, that's about all I'd use the War Dogs too, but aren't the War Dogs are fairly expensive points-wise though, aren't they? Yeah, yeah. He said he uses Renegade Raiders earlier. Shit, where is my Emperor's Children Codex? You know, I fucking have a full-ass Emperor's Children army. I've never been able to play a game with the Emperor's Children. I'm kind of waiting. I'm mildly hoping that the new edition kind of resurges a little bit so I can get, like, maybe dust my Blood Angels off. But, like, also at the same time, I'm excited that more people are playing other games. Don't feel this song. Fuck is this? Oh. So you're literally just playing Slanesh Aligned. That's all it is. Yeah. I'll be honest. The Emperor's Children, if you like melee armies, they have been kicking ass. Oh, you want Doom Rider back? The I do cocaine biker? I wish I had a picture of it, but a friend of mine back when Doom Rider was actually like, oh no, Doom Rider's fucking fantastic. My friend, I don't have a picture of it, but a friend of mine has played Emperor's Children since 4th or 5th edition, and he had a Doom Rider miniature that he modeled, where it's Doom Rider standing on the back of the bike pulling a wheelie, and Doom Rider's T-posing while flames are coming off him, and it is so fucking funny. And I wish I had a picture of that to show you guys. I'll have to see if I'll have to see if he busts it out next time I see him. I haven't seen him in a while either, though. It's so good. It's just Doom Rider T-posing in flames going down the road. I'm actually more okay with them not having cultists. I'm going to be completely honest. The jump pack units did annoy me. I do believe they deserve jump pack units. But like otherwise though, that I actually am okay with them not having cultists. I like the idea that they're an elite army, and cultists take that away. There are. That doesn't mean you have to be able to run them. Because I'm also a big proponent of the Lost of the Dam should be a fucking army, but here we are. Like a true fully codex released every edition army. You don't want Trader Guard? You don't want just like a bunch of Trader Guard? Because that's basically all they'd be is Trader Guard, but then you can get some of the weird goofy shit and maybe, you know, something to do with fucking Zangors, because I'm tired of looking at Thousand Sun boxes with fucking Zangors in them. Although I do kind of want to buy some of those fuck, what are the Thousand Sun robots, the ones they just released? What are they called? I kind of want to buy a pack of those and paint them. Oh, the Lost Legion. or the um Legion of the Damned. The Legion of the Damned really just needs to be in the Space Marine book. Like, they need their own detachments and rules, and that's about it. No, Lost in the Damned are specifically Fallen Mortals. Chaos Fallen Mortals. Yeah, the Legion of the Damned are the Undead Space Marines, the Ghost Rider Space Marines. The Lost in the Damned are Fallen Mortals. I heard they're going to be nerfing Soup. I mean, they've nerfed Soup a few times, but the new edition, from what I'm hearing, it's going to go back to really more hardline. I mean, not that you have to play the new edition, but that's going to bug me. What are the name of those fucking robots? Well, you said you were fairly new to the game, aren't you? Like, I can tell you lore and stuff. I don't play super often. Like I said, like I've been saying, I play mostly Conflict 47, Trench Crusade, and BattleTech at this point because that's what the people in my area really play. But like I've played Warhammer in 40K for 26 years. Fantasy not terribly much shorter than that. I have every Death Age of Sigmar army, plus Sylvaneth I bought for Lunecra, but she's never even touched, plus Seraphon, plus some Sigmarines. I actually am okay with, I'm actually happy about those changes because I thought it stagnated the game incredibly hard. But then again, I like the fluffy abilities. Like, I love back when, like, every time you had to summon, or you tried to summon your Daemon Prince, there was a chance your lord became a chaos spawn and shit like that. Yeah, as a melee faction player, I agree. Remember the ABCs of the Blood Angels. Always be charging, and if you ain't charging, you're doing it wrong. Always be charging. Only done 10th edition. Yeah. I played third, fourth, fifth. I skipped out on 7th and 8th, came back in 8th, played 8th and 9th. I have not played in any games of 10th though. Mostly just because of time, and then the game kind of died in the area, like I said. I play Tomb Kings in the old world and fantasy. And then, like I said, I play every death faction in Age of Sigmar. Alright, what are the name of the... I clicked Emperor's Children, I meant Thousand Sons. Where are you, my beloved robots? I must know thy names, because I don't remember, because I'm a dumb... The Sector robots. I really like the Sector robots. I want to get a pack so I can paint them up. Horde Dark Eldar is a fucking crazy sentence, my guy. Make a new Emperor's Children Warbound cook. You can do that. Just buy Daemonettes. They come with both the cocaine and the hookers. I think I've played 13 games. Fair. Emperor's Children can run demons. You play Daemonettes. Honestly, Daemonettes weren't terrible. I'd like to flesh out my Death Guard more personally. I kind of hope Death Guard gets some more cool stuff. Every person I know that plays the Dark Eldar plays them as a combo-based elite army. So, like, I have never seen a Dark Eldar Horde army. When I think Horde armies, I think Orcs, Tyranids, and Imperial Guard. That's a crazy fucking sentence. Wait, who do you play, Beast? I don't think we've ever talked about that. Capelite spam. Go! Just dudes! Waves upon waves of dudes! We're in a fight! Go get more dudes! Rax, who needs Rax? Talos? Didn't see it. Quickly, get the guy cannons. We're gonna launch our dudes at them because we ran out of ammo. We got reserves, don't worry. It's fucking crazy. That's hilarious. Get the sex yacht. It's like a fucking god damn it, what's the name of that webcomic? Shit. Cum sprites from it. Hold on. That's like an OGLAF comic that I can picture. Just like the sex yachts going by in the middle of a combat, and just the guy just getting raw talked as it flies by, and the Viking Lord's like, the fuck? Depravity. Not now, Vect. I have to go pilot my sex yacht. I don't want that. I don't want to listen to that song. Huh? No. The cooperation shit. Just fucking Christ. I do kind of want to pick up the new Commissar York, though. Like, my boy's back. I kind of want to paint him. Who's that other witch? Mally's. I do kind of want to pick up Lady Mally's, too. I really like her model. Yeah, I'm probably going to get off in a couple minutes myself. I'm exhausted, and I got a fucking drive ahead of me in the morning. Not a fucking fence. Jesus Christ, help. Good night, Aspect. We at least put some scourges in there. Fun fact, the only Dark Eldar models I own are a box of scourges because I use the wings for my 8th edition Smash Captain. I don't know where they are. I only cut a pair of wings out and I put the box away, and I have no idea where I put it, but I have them. I spent the money on them. Dark Lance spam. Yeah. One of the players, it's not Drukari, he plays this basic ass Eldar, but he does fuck, what's the Shining Spear spam? The is it Beltan? What is the fucking faction that specializes in all the jet bikes, the Shroud Runners and shit, and the Shining Spears? What God damn it, what is that craft world? No, it's not Beltan. Jet Bike Craft World. La, 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 la. Sam Hine. Sam Hine. Yeah, he plays almost entirely Sam Hine. You know about the talentless and empowering it? What? Why? That's just fucking rude. I get home, body singing along, where I can make this last. Scratch 36. That's fucking rude. I mean, it would work, I assume, but it's funny. Alright. I'm gonna get off to go and sleep, though, because... What's that, Hellman? So let's see who we got friends-wise. That's one. Kitty Shark's doing... art. It only costs you... That's fucking broken. Only one pay token for that. Although, to be fair, I guess you still gotta pass the dice roll. Oh, Genesis is live. Genesis build models. Alright, we're gonna raid over Genesis. You have to roll to hit and wound still. You can't auto hit that. You get 24 shots, yeah, but you still have to roll to hit and wound. Then statistically those 24 shots are not gonna all hit. Okay, well, yeah, no, that's a nah, I'd fucking win if I ever saw one, Helmet. That's a dog shit get hit moment right there. Thank you, bees. Thank you for the subbies. All right, I will be back Monday. I believe we're doing Final Fantasy 14 on Monday with Neff. Tuesday is my game night, so I won't be here Wednesday after I get done playing Gundam. We will actually paint unless I'm dying again. Thursday, I think we're doing Diablo 4, and then Friday we should paint. So that's the plan for next week. I have a ton of shit to do tomorrow, and then I'll be at work all day Sunday. Otherwise, I would probably be here. But we're gonna raid over Genesis. Genesis is building models. Genesis is a damn good dude. Please treat him well. And that is that. So I'm glad I didn't cancel tonight because I was really debating it, but I didn't want to do it again, especially with the last two nights. Like, yeah, okay. When Wednesday was literally just I was actually enjoying myself for once and like relaxing. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay and play the game or play Gundam. But either way. But yeah, so thank you guys for coming. Thank you for hanging out. We're gonna go ahead and send one over to Genesis. Let me go ahead and mute that before I forget to. I miss you? What? When? But yeah, so Genesis is working on some a Gundam model. And yeah, anyway. Oh. Thanks, Hellman. Anyway, oh, I get what you mean. yeah, come back around. Come around more. Anyway, I'm gonna get off to bed. I have a fucking drive in the morning. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys on Monday. So have a good night tonight. Have a good weekend, you all, and class is dismissed. Good night, everyone.